I wanted to let you know something important. Coach Jackson is so very proud of you. And I'm not just saying that because you finished the course. Coach Jackson asked me to tell you this because he understands what most people don't see. They see the end result, but they don't see the fight it takes to get there. They don't see the days you didn't feel like logging in. They don't see the moments you had to push through stress, distractions, emotions, pressure, and people around you who may not even be trying to do better. But you did. You kept showing up. You kept trying. You kept building something inside you that nobody can take away. So hear me clearly. You didn't just complete 26 life skills lessons. You completed 26 chances to become stronger. You learned how to slow down and think before you react. You learned how to recognize what you feel and why you feel it, instead of letting emotions drive the car. You learned how to communicate without exploding, how to listen without assuming, how to speak with respect and confidence, even when the situation is serious. You learned that your words matter, because words can build a person up or tear them down. And you learned how to be the kind of person who brings peace into the room instead of chaos. Coach Jackson asked me to tell you that this is what growth looks like. Not perfection, not never messing up. Growth looks like you catching yourself faster. Growth looks like you thinking about consequences before you make a move. Growth looks like you choosing better, even when it's hard. And one of the biggest things you proved by finishing, you proved you can follow through. A lot of people start things. A lot of people talk about change. A lot of people say they want better, but you just showed something different. You showed discipline. You showed effort. You showed you have something in you that wants to win. And Coach Jackson wants you to understand something about your future. When you keep showing up like this, doors open. Teachers notice, coaches notice, mentors notice, judges and probation officers notice, employers notice. Not because you're perfect, but because you're learning to be responsible, focused, and respectful. You also learned how to recognize unhealthy behavior in relationships, the kind that pulls you backward, and how to protect your peace with boundaries. You learned how to choose peaceful solutions and avoid violence, not because you're scared, but because you're smart enough to protect your future. You learned how to stand out without being ashamed, how to embrace your individuality and lead with confidence. And listen, that right there is a powerful thing, because the world doesn't need another follower. The world needs more young people who can think, who can lead, who can make responsible choices when nobody is watching. So here's what Coach Jackson asked me to tell you next. Don't let this completion be the finish line. Let it be proof. Proof that you can build a new pattern. Proof that you can grow. Proof that you can change direction. Proof that you can make better choices, starting now. And if you ever feel like you're going backward, remember this. You already proved you can move forward. You already proved you can commit. You already proved you can learn. You already proved you can finish. So take a deep breath and let this moment count. You earned this. And Coach Jackson wants you to know he's proud of you. He believes in you. And he expects you to keep rising. Because you're not the worst thing you've ever done. You're not your past. You're not your mistakes. You're your next decision. And after completing this course, you're ready to make better ones.